Well, hey guys, it's Wednesday lunchtime, and I'm sure, like me, you watched the inauguration of Joe Biden this morning, and I hope, like me, you are praying. I feel like this is such a moment to pray for our nation, to just come before God and ask for healing, for reconciliation, for hope. And I'm praying particularly for so many across our nation who feel really bruised and battered by the events of all that's happened recently. And so I'd love you to join with us as we pray as a church, as Christians pray across our country. Tomorrow, Thursday, we're having a day of prayer and fasting at 9 o'clock in the morning. If you're able, do feel free to come and join a little group of people who will be praying around Hamilton Elementary, face masks on, socially distanced, but just simply praying for God's kingdom to come and His will to be done in the different spaces of our life together. And throughout the day, we're also going to be praying in our private spaces, but also fasting. So fasting means just to give up one thing or a bunch of things to create particular space to listen to God's voice. And so if you would like to fast a meal or fast some screen time or something like that, then hey, join us from your homes wherever you are as we fast. Two other just important bits of information, one happy bit of information, one kind of slightly sadder bit of information. And the first one, the happy one, we'll start with that one, is that this weekend, if you've been tracking your calendars, you'll know that this is the 1-year anniversary of Vintage Pasadena Sunday services. And that's exciting. You know, what a year it's been. Not what any of us expected, not what we had in our strategic plans, but yet we believe that God called us here for a time such as this and called you here for a time such as this. And last night we had our community group leaders gathering on Zoom and just heard so many stories of little and big answers to prayer and people coming to faith and life transformation. So thank you for joining us. I read a little study yesterday from Gallup. It was about mental health in our nation, and they reported that over 2020 mental health hit rock bottoms across the United States. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female, Democrat, Republican, rich, poor, black, white, the whole thing, basically everybody took a hit. The only group of people who saw a positive uplift of their mental health were people who attended church services weekly. That was specifically what they found. They couldn't find anything else at all anywhere that contributed to positive mental health except for that. So thank you for supporting us, encouraging us, walking with us, and being part of that story of weekly services. We were hoping this Sunday to have a big, hey, this is our first year celebration. We are going to postpone it slightly, change the plan a little bit, and that's for this second bit of news, this important update. Last week, we found out that some of our staff might have had exposure to a positive COVID case. And so we quarantined everyone. We put everybody through COVID tests, and everybody was negative, which was great. We kept Laura at home on Sunday, kind of far away, just because she was feeling a bit tired. Sadly, on Monday evening, she got some more serious symptoms, and Tuesday we got her tested, and she got a positive test for COVID. So Laura and I are now in that kind of quarantine space. She's fine. You'll be pleased to know she's just as beautiful as ever. She is confined to bed for the time being, but because of that, we want to just do everything we can to ensure there's no possibility of spread of COVID through our community. And so we are not going to have an in-person option for gatherings this Sunday. We're going to do it purely online, which means that I'm still going to preach 10:30 Sunday morning. We're going to be on the YouTube channel. I'm going to be speaking about the importance of the Bible, and not just importance of it, but actually how can we engage in the Bible, and how do we use it really well to guide our lives. So please join me, YouTube, 10:30 on Sunday morning for that. And why not join us beforehand for new Vintage Brew. We know that as a church at a year old, there are so many people who don't know each other. So many of us who have not even seen each other for months and months and months. And so this little Zoom call, link on the website, no agenda, no spiritual content, simply come, bring a cup of coffee or something and have a chat with some other people via Zoom. So love to invite you to that 10 o'clock on Sunday morning, and all otherwise normal activities and community groups and things happening. Alpha course coming up, don't hesitate to sign up for that. Otherwise, stay tuned for news early next week, and hopefully we'll give some more updates on COVID and reopening in-person services. So see you soon.